Hi folks, this is Ace Rider. My name is Christian.
And I'm Dean, and so we do video games,
Comics,
movies, and most importantly,
Kamen Riders. So today we're gonna copy like last week's, which we're gonna say some news.
yep, it's still going to be Kamen Rider related news because that's the only news we do. Yeah.
Well, I got a news. Technically, I got a news.
Okay, I'll, I'll go first with the Kamen Rider news though, unless you want to
Well,
say
I don't really
yours.
know if mine is as a news, but then it's comic related
Okay, do you want to
ish.
leave it to the end of the news section?
Yeah, like I'm just only like it's not really news, but it's just kind of a news for me because I just like figured that out. Well, I just saw it.
Okay, do you want to say it now then?
Yeah, sure, why not? So this news, right? I think about a month ago. So there's a comic. There's a new comic about Superman's son. I forgot his name, and Batman's son, which is Damian Wayne. And now they're having like a team up, which like the Batman, like the Batman and Superman kind of a thing before, and they're called the Super Sons. And maybe we'll do that next week or maybe next time
Yeah.
because I actually really like, enjoyed it, and because one, Damon Wayne is like my favorite Robin. One, he's cool. He has a hoodie and he has a sword,
He has a hoodie. I get the
and he's a
sword bit.
ninja.
Oh,
He's a ninja.
yeah, practically.
Well, he's actually an assassin, but anyway.
Yeah. Superman's son's name is John Kent.
There you go, John Kent. Okay,
No H,
so
J O N.
okay, John.
John.
Okay,
John Kent.
so for anyone that doesn't know, actually, do you just want to do this as part of like the thing?
Yeah, let's. Do you want me to finish my news first, and then we can go into
Yeah,
that?
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay, right. You
just so
go
we can get the
first.
news out of the way. And yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Kamen Rider news for the Kamen Rider that's going to be debuting in the sec. Would you say the last quarter of the year?
Uh,
It's going to
well,
be
it's
around
tech
September-ish.
when we get it. So
Yeah.
wait, so yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say quarter. Is it a quarter?
Well, it will just be near the end of the year, towards the end.
I
Well,
go 4 quarters.
yeah. Well, they've announced a name for. Well, not really announced a name. It has been revealed through a trademark that Toei has trademarked Kamen Rider Build. How do you feel about that, Christian?
Ooh. Um, really don't know because for some reason when you say build, it reminds you of that um Camera drives that cement
Cement.
truck thing, the truck
Oh,
thing.
Rumble
I
Dump.
forgot. Yeah, Rumble. It just reminds me of that for some reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it
It
makes
really
sense.
does. It does remind me of it though.
Yeah, but that's right now. All we have is a name, a silhouette, and silhouettes of the collectibles or the gimmick of the show of the
Like,
Kamen Rider.
if I were you, because I didn't really know what silhouette for at first time when you told me. So, do you want to explain what silhouette is?
Well, okay. A silhouette, for if you don't know, is essentially it's just a shadow, a blanked out image of a character.
There you go.
Yeah,
Because you told me earlier, but then like just in case for people who doesn't know out there, and they don't have to search it up. You
yeah.
know.
Um, yeah. We only have a silhouette of the Kamen Rider, his name, and his gimmicks. And one thing I did notice is the suit's very slim, like Ex-Aid's.
Yeah, and it has like the antenna, like from back from the first Kamen Rider-ish,
Yeah,
but a bit, I reckon, but longer.
yeah. But I have a feeling it will be antenna, but like not in the usual sense.
But if you notice though, it's actually not the same.
Yeah, they're asymmetrical.
I reckon we should like leave it down below, like where we got our
Yeah,
sources.
I'll I'll link sources down below. Um,
Okay.
and the gimmicks, there's a silhouette of the gimmick and the collectibles or the henshin device or whatever. It looks like, at first glance, it looks like a bottle.
But in saying that, it's not a bottle.
Yeah, it might not be, but
Oh, well, might
yeah,
not be the same thing.
yeah. But we have. I've looked around and I've there's opinions of some people in the fandom, and they've said potentially it could be torsos of an action figure, like the
Who
chest
knows?
piece.
Who knows, right? Could be anything. It is common. It is Japan.
Yeah,
Japan are crazy people,
yep,
which is I like.
yeah.
um, I think it's is that it?
There's one more bit of news, and it's regarding the Kamen Rider Ex-Aid movie, the true ending. It's about Emu's new form that's going to be exclusive to the movie.
And you'll see the resources down below.
Yep, and the form is confirmed to be called Kamen Rider Ex-Aid Creator Gamer. Creator Gamer.
So I reckon right how to explain this, like how it looks like, right? You know, Cronus is like jacket ish on
On
below his
his trench coat
waist.
looking thing.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like that, but instead of like green and black, it's pink and black.
Yeah.
And by the looks of it, I think that's his health bar, like on his chest. But then instead of like just half of his health bar, then some buttons, it's actually all of his chest.
Oh yeah, that
And
makes sense.
I am not sure what's in his shoulders. And is that Carius?
I think it's supposed to be because the gas shot is called Creator VRX, and I think it's
Okay.
supposed to look like a V.
Ah, it does not look like a V, does
Yeah,
it?
I know.
That's whoever designed it. Anyway,
What I also find interesting is his eyes are also different.
is it?
Yeah, because his
Oh
eyes are
yeah, it is
normal.
too.
It's supposed to look like actual eyes, or actual anime eyes, and they're like
But
multicolored.
then this one looks like Hinata's eyes, just white.
Yeah, Byakugan.
Byakugan.
Yeah, it's pretty standard looking form, really.
Yeah. So practically he looks blind in other words.
Yeah. Um, but what I find interesting is it's not gonna be. If you look at the image that's gonna be sourced down below, it's he only uses the Creator VRX Gashat. He doesn't use that alongside the Mighty Action X Gashat.
Just weird.
So yeah, because you'd imagine he'd use it with Mighty Action X if he's gonna look like Mighty Action X.
But it's not though, which is weird.
Yeah, it's not very consistent, I find.
Well, it is Japan. We can't really do anything.
Yeah, we can't do anything. It's Toei, Bandai. Ugh.
Bandai.
They make good toys, though. Well,
I
Bandai of
agree.
Japan.
I agree in that one. I agree.
Bandai of America has been a
Shit.
disappointment for like several years now.
Oh god. Calm down. Calm down,
I'm
man.
not gonna
Calm down.
rant.
Calm down.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You finish?
Yep.
Okay. So John John Clark. Well, okay. We'll start with Superman on I think New 52 or Rebirth. I'm pretty sure it's Rebirth, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if I'm wrong. It's either one of them. Um, Superman actually died on the actual on that universe,
Yeah, the
but
new
for some
52
reason,
Superman.
is it 52? Okay, 52.
Yeah, he
But for some
dies.
reason, a different Clark Kent from a different universe, um, just
He just
appeared.
happens to be in there.
Yeah, he just appeared. He looks exactly look like Clark Kent, but
but
with a
older.
beard.
I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be older.
He is, and he
Yeah.
has a beard,
Yep.
and he looks like
Sick
he
ass
looks really
beard.
matured. He actually does. He does. And then on this version of Superman, he's married to Louis, right? Louis, what is it again?
Lois Lane.
Louis, yeah, Louis Lane, and they have a
From
kid.
another universe.
Yeah, they're both from Universe anyway,
Yeah.
and and they have a kid, which his name is John.
John
Um,
Kent.
yeah, I nearly said John Wick because I just finished watching John Wick.
Really?
I'm not a, yeah, I just finished John Wick for the first time, so I'm
Oh,
sorry. Anyway, John. If not everybody knows, John is actually half Kryptonian and half human. So
obviously.
Clark and Lois is thinking like, oh, he might not have superpowers, tarara, stuff like that.
Yeah. Just treat him
And
like a normal
if
boy.
exactly, and if I'm pretty sure everybody knows that when Clark got his powers, I think he's around about teenager, is it?
Yeah, I think he was a 12 to 15.
Yeah, somewhere like that. But on John's case, he actually got it a bit earlier
Yeah. I'm pretty sure at the current
by
age,
accident.
from what I looked at, from what I read anyway, he's currently 15.
Yeah. But so is in a way he's kind of younger.
Yeah.
Well, he looks younger anyway. But anyway, so it was actually by accident. Even Clark and Lois was actually shocked to find out, right? And
Didn't their cat die because of it?
huh?
Didn't they? They owned a cat and it died because John accidentally found his powers, didn't he? Can't remember.
I don't really
I
remember, but
found that
yeah.
part sad.
Oh god.
Of course I would. I have cats.
Yeah, no. Like especially Stinky. He's my favorite. He doesn't stink though. Just letting you know.
He's just one of my cat's names is Stinky.
And he loves me.
He loves everyone.
No,
She loves
just
everyone.
she just loves me. I'm gonna shut up. Anyway, so so kind of Superman kind of trained him later on,
And
and
now
at
he's
first,
Superboy.
at first he was like denying it, like no, no, no safety and stuff, rah, rah. And he was like at the end he became Superboy. I think Superboy, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's John's case. So
Alright, can I
Damian
say one
Wayne's
thing about John first?
okay.
I really like his costume.
Oh yeah, I actually
It's
do
kind
like
of
it.
like Superman pajamas.
Yeah, it actually does.
Yeah, but
And I
it's
like it
like,
how I like
it,
the sleeves bit though. Like
yeah,
it's not full, but it's like
yeah,
3/4.
yeah.
It's pretty cool. Anyway, so that's John Kent. Now we go to Damian Wayne,
Does he have
which
cape?
is huh?
Does John have a cape? Or like a half cape?
I don't even remember.
I think he has like a smaller cape.
Yeah, I think so. I don't really remember.
Yeah,
So anyway, so we got Damian Wayne, which is Talia al Ghul and Bruce Wayne's son.
yeah.
Okay, so if first things first, you're gonna think like one is who's Talia, if nobody knows her. Talia is Ra's al Ghul's daughter. Ra's al Ghul is the like the demon head. Demon head means the head of Leagues of Assassin. Anyway,
League of Shadows, isn't it?
a league. It's it's either one of them. Anyway,
I'm pretty
I'll
sure
just
they
go.
interchange every now and again.
Yeah. Anyway, so um, what do you call this? Ra's al Ghul want to make the perfect assassin. I'll say. So he got Talia. Well, he got Bruce Wayne to kind of, I'll say, mind control ish. Not really, but what do you call that when you hypnosis or something like that?
Yeah. Wasn't he
Yeah,
essentially
hypnosis.
raped?
Yes, technically Bruce Wayne was right. Anyway, and so he
Yeah, he
got
was essentially
hypnotized, and
raped
then
by Talia al Ghul.
yeah,
The
and then they
simplest of
did it.
terms.
Yeah, and then they did it right, like good, really good. Anyway, I don't know. I just felt like saying that anyway. And then yeah, later on we have Damien. We have Damien. Damien is he because he grew up around assassins, so he's actually one of the strongest assassins that is one is trained by Razagul. He's one of the strongest assassins in the world, I think.
Yeah,
And in saying that, um, he's trained by Batman as well. So holy shit.
yeah,
So anyway, so he grew up as around assassins. So of course he's gonna be like what do you call that word that you use for Sasuke?
it's Sundere.
Yeah, he's actually a tsundere. He at first he's like why don't I kill? He can't
Yeah, he's
because
very
Batman's saying he can't
cold.
kill. Yeah, exactly. But then in the end he actually became good. And yeah, and think that's it. Talia was like to Bruce, he's your son. You should do this to your son. Then
He's yours.
this,
You have custody of him. I
yeah,
lost
and
a
then
lawsuit. No,
yeah, like you have custody of it and stuff like that. Try to be his father or something like that.
I don't. No one knows
And then
Damien is his son, right? Like, no one knows
except
that
for the Bat
Bruce.
family,
Yeah, other than outside of the Bat family, no one knows that
yeah,
it's yeah,
everyone thinks he's just adopted. But anyway,
yeah. I mean, Bruce is
anyway,
supposed to be single.
yeah. Anyway, I was saying, um, so he's saying, okay, take your son and shit like that. And then one time he's like, okay, Ty came back and said, oh, you should come back now, Damien and stuff like that. But Damien decided to stay and
Nah,
to be the Robin. And then he
nah.
stayed.
Robin's cool. I get a cape.
Yeah, he got a cape and a sword and with
I
a
mean, he
hoodie.
always had a sword, but yeah.
Yeah, but then like if you're gonna think about this, right?
I get a
How
killer
he
bat
looks like.
sword.
Oh God,
No.
please don't call that again. Um, what what he looks like, right? You know the iconic yellow cape of Robin.
Yeah,
Well, first time he became Robin, he did like use yellow side up, like yeah, a yellow, but then it doesn't really blend to the dark thing. So
yeah.
what he did was he inverted it so the black will be
Isn't it
upwards.
dark green?
I think so. Anyways, I'm showing black
Yeah.
because
I
I don't
mean,
really
it'd be
remember.
horrible if it's black.
Yeah. Anyway, dark green or black, and then yellow in the inside. So you will still have like the yellow,
Still
you
have the
know,
iconic colors.
Robin. Yeah, exactly. You still have the iconic colors, but not properly, So yeah, and one day they met up, and then they just, but first they hit each other's guts,
As
and of
always.
course, as always, and then they became partners. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Damian Wayne has like think it's a big bat bear
A bear.
kind of looking thing,
Doesn't he get a
of
tiger?
a
I might be no.
no, it's like he has a like Damien has a pet.
Yeah, I know he
It
has a
looks
pet. I'm trying to. Is it a
it has
bear?
wings. It has like a wings of a bat on his back. He
This is
looks
like a
like a big
gargoyle
bear.
thing.
I think so. It's all red anyway, and yeah,
So it's a
it looks
So
cool.
is it like a parademon looking thing, but not a parademon?
Not really. I think he got that from the underworld though. I'm not sure. I don't really remember.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've read about it. So yeah, I think I'll finish it off introducing them. Then so next time we'll um say something about their first story, like their first story or their first adventures.
Yeah. It's a
Okay,
very
so
It's coming out now, right? It's a current story, isn't it?
it's a current story.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
yes,
Super
yes, it is.
Sons.
So maybe next week we'll read Super Sons out to use because I do really
We'll
recommend it.
read it and review it maybe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really good. Especially Damian Wayne. He's my favorite Robin.
Yeah.
Dean's favorite. Who's your favorite Robin, Dean?
Dick Grayson, the
Uh,
OG Robin.
well, aren't you a dick? Oh,
Oh, he said it. He
oh
said it.
God,
Uh,
oh God. I think I reckon he could be a Dick Grayson could be in a good movie.
yeah.
You know what will be the title though?
What?
50 Shades of Grey.
Um, no,
No,
no, no. It'd be 50 Shades of Grayson.
because it's called 50 Shades of Grey. He will have 50 sons.
Oh,
See, great son. Ah, yeah, exactly.
to be
Uz.
fair, he'd make a better lead. Dick Grayson would make a better character than anyone in 50 Shades of Grey.
Sounds
Because
like you're talk. It sounds like you're talking from you've seen 50 Shades of Grey.
I haven't.
Oh, okay, right. I
I'm
know.
kind
I
of
haven't seen
happy
it.
that I haven't.
I don't really want to see it.
Huh?
Oh yeah, this is video. Like this is picture right on Facebook. When 50 Shades Dark came out, there's like cucumbers, right? We condom in them, like on the cinemas on the floor. I was like, oh,
I think is that like people pranking the cinemas?
I don't know, but that's
Okay.
anyway. So that's that. So I reckon we should move to Kamen Rider.
Yep. So we're going to do our next topic about the latest episode of Kamen Rider Ex-Aid, episode 34.
34. So this time we didn't. We actually got it right.
Yeah. Um, do you want to do the summary for the episode?
Well, how should we start it? How should we start it off?
Um, well, as a reminder from what happened, uh, Hero or Kamen Rider Brave, he betrayed everyone last
Betrayed.
episode. So this basically continues on to that little arc.
Yeah, and then there's more to come. Okay, I reckon we should start off. So Palad and Graphite. Is it
Yeah,
Graphite?
yeah,
Yeah, Graphite. They actually got a piece, like a small piece of power, a piece of a power of the final boss, which is
Gemdius.
Candice. Is it? Yes, Candice. So just to try to beat Kronos, and guess what? It doesn't work.
Yeah,
Kronos is just too powerful.
uh, yeah, and basically it's well, the main part of this episode is literally just Emu refusing to fight Hero and explaining why Hero is on Cronus' side,
Yeah.
and as usual, it's kind of still bullshit.
And
Emu's just,
okay,
oh, I can't fight Hero. He's my friend. And Hero's like,
he's my
I
mentor.
gotta get my girlfriend back. And she's dead, but I need her back.
Yeah. Anyway, so um, Brave and Ex-Aid actually fought. Um, Ex-Aid didn't do anything because it's
I think he was
you know.
focusing on the Bugster.
Yeah. Anyway, so there were no, it's just two of them. Remember, it
No,
was just two of them.
oh, in the
The
second
first one.
fight there was a Bugster.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the first one. Anyway, sure.
Okay, go on.
So they were fighting, and then well, it was actually one-sided. So X-Aid actually morphed, and so Brave took Imu's Garmin driver, confiscated it in a way to say it, and
Yeah,
then he just saying, "Oh, I have to fight you next time," and stuff like that. So they went back to the RC. Oh no, CR, sorry, CR.
yep,
And then he's like saying, "Oh no, I have to fight him next time," and stuff like that. Tarara. So he's like saying, "Oh, Don Curto, lend me your gamer driver," and stuff like that. And then Don Curto was actually making a masterpiece, as you say it.
yeah. He's
Um,
all busy and shit.
yes. So he actually fixed Emu's original gamer driver because technically he's actually using Kira's gamer driver, but before he died.
Yeah,
So he done that, and the masterpiece that was Bangert was making was actually the
the Hyper
Emu's final
Mute.
form.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hyper Muteki.
yeah. So which means X8's final form,
Yeah,
and so yeah. But he didn't finish it on time, so yeah.
yeah.
So
He's gonna finish it in the next episode.
yes, and so they had a second fight again. It was Palad Graphite versus Kronos, and then it was Brave versus Ex-Aid.
Yep.
And
Everyone got shit on.
did Tiger came in? Did Tiger came in as well?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm
I think
pretty
it
sure
was
it
just
caught up
witching.
to it caught up to the next episode. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kira actually showed up.
He's back.
Yeah. What's his name again?
Uh, his new name, Kamen Rider Laser Turbo.
Yeah, no, not that one. The game. What's the game called again?
Oh, Bucksaw Bike.
Yeah, Baxo Bike is back.
Yep.
He looks
Uh,
ridiculous as always.
yeah.
I don't
I
like
mean,
his
it's just a
design.
head. They
It,
just
it looks the same.
they
It
ripped the
looks so
head off
shit.
of the front of the motorbike and just put it on top of Ex-Aid's body.
You know what? Practically right. How his leg looks like. Get a helmet, put some spike in the middle, like in the middle, like spikes. And then after that, like instead of like voices or like
Put some like
some glass,
air
put
goggles.
yeah, yeah, just put eyes like X's eyes, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's so small. I don't like it. It's so small.
It's probably just because his head is too much of a ball shape.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's like no spikes or defining features on it other than the spikes on the front.
yeah, in the middle. That's it.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I think that's it. That's what happened.
yep. There was a little bit more action in this episode,
Yeah, but we
even
won't go
though
to that.
a lot of it's really just Amu being like, "Oh, I can't fight Hero. He's my
Uh,
friend."
we'll just leave that to them to watch.
Yeah. Um,
Okay, so how would you rate?
let's rate in aspects.
Okay, so fighting.
Oh, actually, I reckon this one's pretty good in action.
I reckon a 6.5 to be honest.
Actually,
I didn't like it that
to
much.
be fair, a lot of it was, like as I said
Shit.
earlier, Amu complaining and not fighting. So
Do you mean emo bitching?
yeah, he was chicking out, bitching out. Um,
As always.
actually, I'd agree. You 6.5 out
Yep.
of
So
10.
how about story?
Uh, I reckon it was okay.
It was pretty good. I
It was
reckon it
not
was like a
much better
7.
than last episode.
Yeah, but I reckon it's a 7 though. 7.
Yeah,
I'll say
7.
7. How about altogether? Actually,
Uh,
no. Actually, how about Laser coming back?
oh, I like how they brought him back.
Yeah, I'd
Like
say that's like a 10.
he just comes in and just doesn't say anything, and they don't even say that it's Curio.
Yeah. So I think that's a 10 for me because he's back.
Same. He's
Because I
10.
actually like him. Okay,
Like
so the
one thing
story.
I like is the way he stands as well. He kind of like standing relaxed, like standing on the side and like looking like as if he doesn't really care too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And so how about the story?
did we already do story?
Nah, we
I thought
didn't.
we did. We gave it like a
No, but
7.
no. You said Oh wait, no. Yeah. Actually, we did. How? Actually, sorry. How about everything?
Everything.
Yeah.
Um, kind of a stock standard episode with Amu complaining and all that. Probably gave 7. Just
Yeah.
7.
I'll go 7.5.
Okay.
So yeah.
The main highlight was Curia. Oh boy.
Yeah, and they like the new Gasha, like the final thing.
Yeah, but would you count that as part of this episode? Since it's
Kinda
in the
because
preview?
yeah, I kinda do.
Yeah. Not too. Don't count it too much because it's not fully an episode.
Yeah. So how do what? So so I reckon it's a 7.5. I reckon 7.5 or 7.
Yeah, I'll go 7.
Yeah. So I
Do you
think that's
wanna.
it.
Is there. Do you wanna do predictions? Like, what is there to predict if there's any?
Exactly. We can't really predict anything
Actually,
because
when
there's
do you
nothing to
think
predict.
Emu will use Hyper Muteki? Like in
Next episode.
next episode?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's the episode after.
Well, I reckon next episode.
I feel like it's just gonna be like how they showed off Laser, like at the very end of the episode. Dan Crota's like, I completed it, and you
Fair
see him
enough.
holding it, and
Fair
then
enough. But yeah,
yeah, I feel like that's how they're gonna do it again. They're just gonna tease it off again.
no.
Just give it to us. We already know what it looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
We just
I
want
just
to
want to
see it in
just
action.
give it to us. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think that's it. Is it?
Yep, that's it. It's off to the next topic.
Um. Okay, next topic.
So, our next topic is I'm going to sell you an anime. Not literally. Basically,
What
I'm
are
going to
yours?
basically I'm
What?
gonna convince you guys to watch an anime that I really like. It's called Tiger and Bunny.
And
Or
now I'm just gonna be a listener.
yep,
Like one of you guys.
yep. It's mainly gonna be me again, just like that rewriting decade. But
Anyway.
well, I'm just gonna give a basic plot summary of Tiger. Actually, no, I'll go through characters. There's basically two main characters. There's Tiger and Bunny. Um, and they're both superheroes. Tiger, actually, his superhero name is Wild Tiger, and
Wow, Tiger.
yeah, his
Sounds like from
civilian
Power
name,
Rangers.
yeah, his civilian name is Kotetsu T Kaburagi.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go with that too.
yeah, just Kotetsu or Wild Tiger. Um, and Bunny, he's a superhero who has no secret identity. He uses his full real name as his
Really?
superhero identity. So he's just called Barnaby Brooks Jr.
What
That's his
the hell?
superhero name.
So practically like Dick Grayson.
Yeah, if Dick Grayson decided to just not be Nightwing and just call himself Dick Grayson.
Well, technically he did. He
Yeah.
got called Grayson, remember?
But he was a secret agent then.
Yeah, well, not really a secret, but anyway.
Yeah. But um Barnaby, he's a superhero. Everyone knows his identity. Everyone.
Really?
Yeah. And in the loosest terms, the show is essentially if superheroes was a TV show. Like
Oh,
um like what do you call it? Like it's a competition. Like Survivor.
yeah.
It's sort of like that, except you don't get kicked off. Like you gotta
Okay.
try and rank up points depending on what good deeds you do as a superhero. And all the superheroes they have powers, and they're called Next or Noted Entities with Extraordinary Talents. Um, Wild Tiger and Barnaby, they both have the same powers. Um, they can boost their strength and speed for 5 minutes.
That's not bad.
Yep. So they're basically extremely fast and extremely strong for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, 5 minutes though.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes is worth it. So they're the two main characters. Kotetsu, basically, he's a dad. He's a single father, and his daughter doesn't know he's a superhero. And he's basically an old school superhero, so he believes in what real justice is. He tries to be like very stoic, but he's very goofy at the same time. Barnaby, he's the smart one who's very stern. He doesn't like messing around. But these two, they're forced to be partners, and it's basically them being partners.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, and they're competing against other superheroes. But another thing is their costumes. They all have like company names on them. So like
Company names.
like on soccer
Sponsorship?
uniforms. Yeah, sponsorship. But it's not just like fake companies in the show. Real companies in real life, like
Oh, is it really?
Pepsi, Bandai. I think it's a real bank in Japan. Real sake company.
Sake.
Yeah, sake brewing company. Like
Okay.
real companies sponsored these superheroes.
That's that's so
Like
weird.
Barnaby, he's sponsored by Bandai. I believe Kotetsu is as well. There's Blue Rose. I think I
Blue
mentioned her in
Rose.
this first episode, maybe. No, second
I don't
episode.
know. I don't
Well,
remember.
um,
But
she basically has ice powers. She's Iceman, but a girl, and she's a high
Ice
schooler.
Woman.
Yeah, and she's basically an idol. She's a
Oh,
singer.
good. So kinda like just thinking like who's that rabbit? Not really rabbit chick at Overwatch, but you know the chick that I'm talking about, the one that
Diva.
running a robot. Yeah, diva.
Yeah,
She's a diva.
yeah. Um,
Too much drama.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Blue Rose, she's sponsored by Pepsi. Like she
Pepsi,
actually has
Pepsi,
the
Pepsi
Pepsi
Max,
logo on her.
Pepsi Max.
No, Pepsi Next. You know Pepsi
Oh, the blue
Next?
one.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
this is the blue one.
I'm pretty sure it's still big in Japan, Pepsi Next, but it's not so
Oh,
much here in
we should
Australia.
have it here.
I'm pretty sure we
We
did
should
at
have it
one
here.
point.
We did, but we should have it here now.
Yeah,
I actually like it. I actually like that. I'm not even kidding.
yeah. I basically liked it because Blue Rose and but in Japan it's called Pepsi Next, Nex. Over
I saw
here in
this blue
Australia and
one.
I believe everywhere else it's Pepsi Next with a T at the end.
Yeah, it is the one with the T.
Yeah, but yeah, and basically it's these all these superheroes. They're like they're struggling with their lives as normal people, and but they're also superheroes, and they're in a TV show where they compete to be the best superhero.
So practically, like Kim Kardashian family, like the Kardashians try to be who's the most popular and stuff.
I guess so. Yeah, and yeah, actually, I think I will start talking about the other superheroes because it's not a big cast of superheroes. It's like I think 7 or 8 superheroes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Tiger, there's Barnaby. I've mentioned Blue Rose. There's Sky High. He's basically he can
Sky High.
Sky High. He can fly, obviously, and he can basically control the wind.
Okay, because like when you said that, it sounds like Sky High, like the movie.
Yeah, the superhero school movie, isn't it?
I actually like that.
I actually like it as well. It's actually pretty really good actually, I find.
Yeah, you know what? We'll do it next time.
Yeah, just as a fun thing. Um,
Yeah, we'll do it next time as like next thing.
yeah,
Maybe next week.
maybe. Um, we'll definitely do it. Um,
Yeah, I actually like it.
there's Rock Bison. He's
Rock Bison.
he's base you know like Ex-Aid's Maximum Mighty suit?
Yeah,
It's
like the whole box
he
system, the
actually
whole
he
box
has
thing.
that armor, except imagine it to look more like a bison. Like he has a
Yeah.
bison's head and he has drills on his shoulders, like
Oh
giant
god.
drills.
So practically, Ex-Aid form plus drive Kamen Rider drive.
Yeah, but he his powers I believe is just super strength, and when he gets put into action, they launch him out of a catapult
Why?
because that's how he has to. Because he's a very big guy, so he's very slow. So in order to get him into action faster, his company launches him into a launches him through a catapult.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. Um, and then there's Origami Cyclone. He's basically a samurai slash ninja.
Ah,
With he looks really cool, but his only power is he can turn himself into any object.
why object?
I don't know. He can't like he's not like Mystique where he can transform into different people. He just turns into objects. Like he can turn
So,
into a lamppost. He could turn
in other
into a
words, like
sign.
guns and stuff like that.
Yeah, he that's all he can
Okay,
do. But he has like shurikens, katanas, and I believe he
that's
can
weird.
ride on top of a giant shuriken.
That's weird as.
Yeah, and is that all of them? I believe that's all of them. And there's a villain in the show called Lunatic.
Lunatic.
Yeah. Um, Basically, he has power. He has. Oh, I know. There's one more hero. I forgot him. He's called Fire Emblem. He's named
So,
after the
oh, so
game.
I'm guessing his powers are ice.
No, he has fire powers. He's a black guy he's very gay.
So, what does he have to be black and gay at the same
I
time?
do not know, but he has pink hair, he wears pink lipstick and eyelashes. He wears pink suits. He's sponsored by his own company. Um, so he's
That is
basically
weird.
Batman with fire powers,
Huh.
but he's also black and gay.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and he does like very flamboyant poses, and he flirts with Katetsu.
That's
Um,
so weird.
but then, yeah, um, I believe that is all the heroes. Yeah,
Are
that
you
should
sure
be all the
now this
heroes.
time?
And now the villain, Lunatic. Um,
So he's smart.
yeah, he's he's called Lunatic because he only fights at night, like lunatic, and but he has fire powers as well, like Fire Emblem.
Okay.
But he shoots his fire through using a crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, and but not like a usual villain. He he's basic. He's Red Hood.
He's sure to like the bad version or the good version.
Um, like Jason Todd version.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
he's basically he fights for justice, but a very twisted version of justice. Like he's willing to kill.
Good at the kill.
Yeah,
So he's like Red Robin.
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
But when he kills
Well,
people, he literally sets him on fire and turns him into ash.
okay, that is just messed up.
Yeah, he also has a very cool design that shows that he's a lunatic. But
So what, like the
lunatic,
Joker?
yeah. But the funny thing is, lunatic. I'm pretty sure he's a lawyer.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
he's a lawyer. I'm pretty sure he's a lawyer or a defense attorney. I'm pretty sure it's lawyer
How
though.
can you be a lunatic and at the same time be smart?
No, well, he calls himself lunatic, but he's just like
He's
he's
actually
very
smart.
smart, calculative, and normal.
Oh,
And but
okay.
he's not. He just uses the name lunatic.
That's just weird.
Yeah, he's one of the villains. I'm I'm not gonna say anything more because this show actually I think you'll really like it, Christian, because there's a lot of plot twists.
But you know me, it has to depend on the graph, like how it's designed and stuff like that.
It's really good.
Actually,
Basically, if you because it's not like they wear um like spandex, like have
yeah,
Superman's
yeah.
costume like it's thin and all that, and fits to their body very well. It's very much like Kamen Rider. They wear armor. Most of them do anyway. Only oh I know. Damn it! How do I forget? There's one more hero. How do I forget her? Dragon Kid.
Oh, really?
She's
A
basic.
dragon. I love dragons, so you know this.
She's she's basically a little girl. She's a little girl who's very good at kung fu, and she has electric powers.
Is she kawaii?
Yes. And
Yay!
in her civilian identity, she basically looks like Bruce Lee, like with the
What
yellow
the fuck?
jumpsuit.
What the
But her
fuck?
hair's not the same. It's like it's still short though. But she's very good at kung fu. Yeah.
Oh,
But the costumes, it's more in line with Kamen Rider, how they all have armored costumes. The only two that don't have armored costumes are Blue Rose and Dragon Kid,
that's
the
weird
two
though.
girls. Oh, and
It's kind of
Fire
weird.
Emblem. Fire
Kind of
Emblem
weird.
is more in line with Superman's costume.
Yeah, I remember like when I said what's it called this? I only watch anime that has good graphics and stuff like that in drawings.
Yeah.
You know, I've actually seen and liked an anime that's not up to my expectations.
Really, what is it?
Kill la Kill.
Okay. Yeah, it's got a. It's very. It's sort of very
Like an old
like
version
half
of
chibi,
animes.
half chibi. Would you call it?
Yeah, and it's like an old version of animes too.
Yeah, fair. I
So
don't. It's not that old, but it has that kind of feel.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I reckon Tiger and Bunny will fit to your standards because it's very, very high standard.
Uh,
I
See what
got you.
happens.
You gotta watch trailer at least.
Fine, I'll watch the trailer after this.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yep. I have to watch you react to the trailer.
Oh god.
I want to see how you feel about it, man.
Oh
Because
god.
I've been really wanting you to watch it. It's only 26 episodes long, I believe. No,
Uh,
25 episodes long. So it's relatively
uh,
short, but it's got a lot of plot twists.
uh,
What is this? Man.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, okay, fine, I'll watch it, but you need to watch High School DxD.
Okay, deal. Deal.
Like, I mean, the whole thing. From
Okay,
season 1 to season 3.
deal. How long's
Okay,
each
fine.
season?
I don't know.
I'm looking this up.
High School DxD, okay? You need to watch it. Do you even know what it's about?
Yeah, it's a harem
Good.
anime. Of course I know what it's about.
Yeah! Yeah! So good.
I'm just making sure I know how many episodes each season. Because I'll probably watch in, like, season by season. Um, it's not telling me. It's
Just
got
that.
12 episodes, man.
In one season.
I think that's each season.
Okay, fair enough.
I think I can
Reasonable.
handle that.
Yeah, you should be able to handle it. Okay.
Because
fair
I don't like my anime too long. The longest anime I've
enough.
watched is probably Bleach. Well, from start to finish, anyway.
Did you even finish it?
Yeah, I finished Bleach.
Okay, yeah, we should do that sometime.
Yeah, Naruto, as you know, I haven't finished,
Prick.
but I have my reasons. I think they're standard reasons.
Prick. I reckon because he's just a prick.
Okay, fine. I'll watch the movies, the last few movies.
Okay, good. Because, you know, especially the last movie. I like the last movie.
Isn't it called just Naruto the last movie or something?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. Because I like my love stories. And, yeah.
yeah. I believe Tiger and Bunny also has a few movies. Um, there's Tiger and Bunny the beginning. It's literally just the first few episodes.
Oh,
So
God.
if you want like to get the first few episodes, I think it's the first 6 episodes maybe, but like
Uh-huh.
condensed a little bit, and you just want to like get through it because it's sort of a slice of life anime, sort of.
Okay.
So if you wanted to like get through the first 6 episodes, you can just watch the Tiger and Bunny the beginning movie.
Nah, I'll probably watch like 1 to 6.
Yeah, it's probably better to do that because you actually get more character development that way.
Yeah.
Because this I feel like this anime it's perfect if the characters are perfect. Like everyone has character development, everyone gets their screen time.
As long as they're hot.
Yeah, they're all very attractive. I'll say that. Even even the guys, even the Fire Emblem.
Oh, God. Okay, you reckon we should finish off the episode?
Yeah,
Okay. So, I'm Christian.
and I'm Dean.
We'll see you next week.
Actually, we forgot something.
What?
Like us on Facebook.
Oh yeah, like I said, Facebook. Leave a
Uh,
comment down below. Message
uh,
us in Yahoo.
Your
Uh,
Gmail, you dickhead.
Gmail. Sorry,
At
I use Yahoo. That's why.
aceriderspod at gmail.com. And rate us, review us on iTunes, share us.
And podcasts.
Yeah, and
And
Podbean.
watch our episodes.
Yep,
Yeah, that's it.
that's it.
Okay, right. See you next week.
See yas.
Bye.